everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more Desynced. It is a automation sandbox game where you control a drone swarm and you're trying to, I think, get back to space. I forget the plot exactly. It's had a couple of updates, so I figured I'd do another video just to be like, hey, this game exists and is cool. So, unlike most factory builders, there aren't conveyor belts. Instead, we just have the drone swarm right off the bat. So if you've ever played high-end Factorio, you know that after a certain point, you just say, to hell with conveyor belts for the most part. And just start having robots do all the deliveries for you. Not fully, there are certain things where you can't do that, but it's just how it feels to me. Anyway, so rather than starting from the very beginning, I figured I'd actually start from where I'd left off with my save file, just because otherwise we're just retreading the same ground every time this game gets updated. So really, I'm just going to play this every couple of weeks or months or something like that and be like, hey, things have changed. Let's see what's different, and then see what I can do with what my base was, and hope no updates have like completely destroyed my setup. Speaking of, so last time we left off, we were expanding our base. I think we were trying to get a bunch of extra solar cells and batteries to keep my power network going. And so I think I've just been building a bunch of these. I think these are all just empty. Yeah. I'll have to see if there's some way of producing or moving them. I don't think I... Well, aha. Yeah, so I produced at least a couple of these. Let's see. Click to change your production. Do I want to make any batteries? I'll make like 2. Let's see. And it looks like my bots will bring everything that I possibly need. We might not have enough inventory space is the one other potential issue. Ooh, I have a question. Can I swap them? I can. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're just gonna load these up. So we also have a small power field. Oh, but that determines our overall power network. Can I show my power grid on the minimap? I can. But we'll leave that for later. For now, let's start researching nanobots. This will unlock the repair component, repair kit, and portable transporter. Automatic transfer of inventory directly between adjacent buildings or units. Oh. So I could actually redo some of this, because currently I have a bunch of drones just moving iron for me. Because we don't have conveyor belts. And it's, I hate to say it, it's a little wasteful. And so this could potentially free me from that a little bit. Somewhat. Oh, you know what else I can do? I've got this building here that's not doing anything. Let's see, we've got some medium fabricators, but we don't need that. Or medium assemblers? I just want some, like, really small... Oh, they're assemblers and fabricators. They're completely different things. But yeah, I'll just make a pair of smalls. Because I think no matter what, we're probably going to want to just have a bunch of large-scale metal plate foundries all over the place just to collect things. Though this new tech for nanobots might actually help a lot. Move that over here. Move that over here. Move this battery over here. And then how many more solar cells do I need? I need 7 solar cells and 9 batteries. Hopefully I have enough for everything. It's gonna yell at me because we don't have enough space, which is fair. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna shuffle some of these things out. Because I don't think we need them at the moment. Unfortunately, this is my main fabrication facility, and it's, a little burdened. So what else do we even do? Because at some point, I think I'm going to want to expand. We're definitely going to have to figure out a more endless source of iron eventually. Let's see. I guess one other thing I should probably consider doing... Let's build. Small building. One of these. Now, how do I see where my power network is? Because I can see it on the mini-map. but I'd swear I'd be able to see it. Yeah, we don't have any idle units. Progress, build, codex, library, control center. Oh, so we can actually see how much we have of power units items. It can be produced by. I think we'll be fine there. I'm not going to think about it too hard. And then faction. Anomaly, trust towards you, enemy. Yeah. So I'll consider... I'll think about this later. For now, let's just keep putting these over. We've got the nanobot construction done. I just want to have enough power. I think what I will do is probably build... We could also just build a bunch of foundations. That might be a little expensive, but whatever. What else am I doing? Oh. But I need to produce this stuff automatically. Or, not automatically. I cancel. Is there a undo? Nope, there is not. Alright. Well, I guess I might want to just auto-fabricate some walls. Or some floors. I mean, they're cheap enough. Make like 105. Because yeah, if they're that cheap, we can get them going. I believe every structure we put down does end up putting out its own floors, but this will kind of give me a speed boost in between. Okay. So I guess the other question is, how do I do nanites? Because I think that's going to be helpful if I can actually get one of those down. So repair component damage, repair of damaged frames. Medium component. I'm going to build one of them. Because if I can even just so much as have one, we should be able to repair our bots. Because a couple of them have taken damage, I know. And then I had to figure out what to do about them. I don't know if I ever did. Let's see. How are we doing on power? We're doing okay. The drain isn't too bad. So, I guess build... Do we want to just have like a singular medium? 1x1 medium. I'll just put it right here. I'm not really planning on doing anything terribly fancy to it. I'm just going to leave it here as my repair building. Preferred repair target. Hopefully it just repairs whatever the hell it wants. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Okay, so what was the... I was going to look into nanites. So, robotics assembler, medium capacitor, which stores a lot of power. It's just big. And then we have stuff like wind turbines, so that's not it. Crystal power. That consumes crystals. Blueprints. Oh. Behavior controller, programmable device. Excess power from your power grid. Portable radar. Portable power field transporter. Transfer of inventory directly between any adjacent buildings or units. So it looks like we're going to need some of those coils. And I don't know if I'm producing those. It certainly doesn't look like I'm doing that. What are you producing? Nothing. And then it's just got a solar panel next to it. Oh, actually it looks like I'm going to need just a basic fabricator to make these. Wire. Does require silica sand. Alright, looks like I'm going to need another bot for that. So, produce, we are going to make just a basic power bot, miner bot. Or do I want to make whatever? So this mounts a medium component. We have workers, dash bots. So what's better? Visibility, movement speed 3, movement speed 2. So dash bots are a little bit more expensive. And then there's the twin bot, 2 components, complementary functionality. Oh, I wonder if I can actually put a solar cell on one of these. Let's try it. Because, yeah, it might not be a bad idea to just have a some solar power robots grabbing certain resources for me that are harder to grab. Like sand. Also, what the hell's going on over here? I just noticed that I have this area explored and it's a little worrying. Oh, hold up. We are actually mining some sand. It just takes forever and a day to grab some more. Yeah, let's see about making a platform bot. Oh, we literally can't. Okay. Dashbot it is then. Okay. Do we want some more capacitors? I guess I might as well. I said I was going to make 9 of them. That's lights. Small... Oh, wait, no. Batteries. Because there's a difference between the capacitor and the battery. The battery holds, I think, a lot more, but doesn't transfer as well. Destructor, crystal power. Or do we not have one? Because the capacitors charge really, really fast. But they drain slower. That's where the capacitors are. Which actually, I might be able to just jam them into this power network. That's an option. Let's start with making 9 batteries, though. And then I think while we're here, we have a 2x1. And then we've got a 2x2. Do I make a 2x2 here? Sure. I don't actually know what I'm going to put into it. Support that one. I think I've been putting 2 spaces in between. The only immediate problem is because it's a 2x2, it's a little awkward. But it is fine. So what do we need for silica sand? Or for this? Because this requires... Okay, it does require silica sand. Looks like we have it. Can I make, like a basic mining turret? Signal reader. Fabricator, advanced turret. There, miner. I might want to just have, like, a spare robot for each of these. But it looks like we're going to need way more silica mining than we've got. Because I think over here, I have a production facility to turn silica sand into just silicon. But it... Oh, does this... These do have internals. Okay. And what is this holding? Just a ton of silica. And we might want to try getting the nanobots down. Okay, put that onto you. Okay, your job. Your job is just come here, grab silica sand. Yeah, so they're all storing here. Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna need a bunch of these. I wonder if I can actually do like a clone command. Like, hey, make more of these. Doesn't look like it. Okay, well, let's finish this up. Because, yeah, if I just have a massive amount of power storage, hopefully we won't have to worry too much about running out. So, oh, right, we can't do nanites yet. Because the portable transporter transporter needs those. Okay. So why don't we make, like, 3 mining turrets and 3 dash bots. It'll cost a little bit. Move this over. What is this thing? Power transmitter, but that's not that helpful. Or is it? I have no idea. Transfers powers to a single unit outside the power grid. 100 bandwidth. My main question in that is that, like, infinite range? I don't know. Okay, so what can you make? Beacon kits, circuit boards, infected circuit boards. Because what I could do is have this one work on just portable transporters. And like an infinite number of them. No, we shouldn't do that. We should actually... Oh wait, no. Couldn't have it beyond one of those. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. I might just keep it around for the time being. This one I think I'd have working on the portable transporters. Because it's going to reserve 2 slots for these things, leaving 2 more slots to actually produce the items, at which point it'll hit an upper limit. And that way, hopefully, I will always have a couple on hand that I can work with. Well, I guess next order of business is figuring out what happened to those spare dash bots. Never mind, they're just done. Well, that's always a good feeling. What is on this one? Oh, this is our deconstructor bot. I think I'd use that to get rid of some things. Okay. So we're just going to have you do silica sand and put that there. Next up, I suppose we build. The question is, do we want to have massive production? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to have these 2 working on nanites. Hopefully what I can do is do silica sand to move these things, resources from here into this to over here maybe? Or diagonally? I have no idea. We might have to move stuff around. I mean, we could. And maybe I should. Okay. I don't know if I can flatten things, but it seemingly doesn't matter. I guess I can't deconstruct that, but maybe it's not a problem. Okay, so I'm gonna switch these around. Cancel that. There it is. Okay, so that means these are gonna be producing again. I should order this to be removed. I think we want to empty this out. I think what we're gonna want is kind of like a silicon chain that just goes down the list and it'll keep moving. And hopefully the nanites will just take care of it. Hopefully. Okay, once again, we're still low on metal plates. I'll have to work on that. Looks like I'm actually running out of metal bars, too. Probably solvable if I just wait. But who waits? Okay. So we want four of these. 4 fabricators. I guess the only immediate problem is I'm going to have some iron here. Ah, shoot. Because, yeah, these wires are a little bit more expensive. I mean, we do have a couple of iron nearby. A couple of iron deposits. Otherwise, we could move it over. How much iron are we even sitting on? Nothing, actually. We've kind of bankrupted ourselves there. Oh. Well, that would explain some things. Where the heck did all my mining bots go? What are they? Oh, they're over here. Okay, so they are doing what I think they're supposed to do. I'm curious if I could have a twin bot with 2 mining lasers. Just going kind of full ham on things, just ripping stuff apart. Maybe. I don't think I'm really engaging with the exploration side of this yet. We're getting there. This is going to take a little bit of time. Okay, there it is. That's all done. So your fabrication is going to be working... Oh, it requires full-on metal plates. Ooh, okay. The metal plate requires one hell of a chain. I don't think this is going to work. This is literally not going to have enough inventory space for it. Okay. Drag that. Move these here. Well. Bit of a... I don't want to say conundrum. It's not that bad. But it's definitely slightly more awkward than I thought it was going to be. Okay, so we're going to need 2 more fabricators. I might have to rebalance this at a later date. Let's see. Should work. I guess I will get another storage block. Because, yeah, we're going to want raw iron to that, to that, to that, to that. And hopefully once we have the nanites, all we have to do is just bring the raw iron over and it'll just auto-manage itself. It is kind of my goal here. Oh. No, that's fine. What is your issue? Let's see. I mean, if it works. Like we have some of the fabricate. I don't know, man. I think no matter what, this is going to be a slight pain in the butt. And so much of that just has to do with the fact that I'm hard capped on iron at the moment, and I'm being kind of lazy about getting more. I guess it's time to stop doing that. Oh. Well, here's an option. Let's just move that over. Because here's the thing. We can now do this. Power bot, miner bot, prefab. Let's just get 4. It should be able to just auto-make them, I think. I think. I guess we'll find out if it actually does what I think it's going to do or not. Because yeah, it'd be nice if this thing just is the one-stop shop for making basic bots. So speaking of one-stop shops, how's this going? Big issue mostly boils down to, we desperately need more iron than we have. I don't think we have any, like, specific building or construction projects. I don't think we have anything major that needs to be consistently made with this stuff. I just haven't let the game sit long enough to actually need it. Or to not need it, to build it up. Okay. Power-wise, I think we're doing great. At some point I should probably get some windmills down as well. But that'll be later. I think right now getting these coiled wires completed is the fastest and best thing that I can possibly do. Did these guys get finished? No. So I think it refuses to do any work until we have those mining lasers done. It's a little bit of a shame that if both the medium assembler and the robotics assemblers let's see. Actually have you go over here and store here. It looks like they just work automatically. But do infinite metal bars, infinite metal bars, infinite plates, infinite that. And now I might have to move some things around. Unfortunately, there's no easy way for me to pick stuff up and move it around. So, I don't know. We might have to have another one of these storage blocks that hooks up over here. I might just deconstruct these. I don't know how much silica we need. But I also don't have any good spots to put it. You know what? I'm gonna turn both of these off for now. We'll just let this deplete as we use more silica. But yeah, if we're lucky, we can start getting those cables. So next order of business is what exactly? Let's have this go. Nope. Attack non-hostile. What? I think one of my mining bots just went rogue. I mean, maybe it doesn't matter that much. As long as we're producing some of this, maybe it won't matter. How about... let's actually move these back. Because I think I'm going to use my deconstruction... yeah. So we're going to deconstruct this one, make another storage thing. This way I can have potentially these two linked up so I can store more silica. Let's just move it over there for the time being. Because yeah, if I can have the silica sand loop over here, can potentially pull more. What is the issue? Oh. Bad news bears. Because this is a more complex resource chain, we literally cannot do it with our current setup. At least not on that platform. There's just not enough space. Okay, cancel that. No items to transfer. Request items, sort items. Oh, good. We can actually just take them off. Perfect. Where's my deconstruction bot? Here you go. So I'm gonna need a more complex. More complex? We're gonna need one of these, at the very least. And I think I could probably chain 2 of these together. I think I'll wait until we have the nanites, though. Okay, let's link these 2 together so at least we can cycle some things out. I was wondering why nothing was happening. Turns out I am a goofus. Okay, let's move those over here. I don't know what the pickup and put down radius on my bots are, or if they have to directly touch it. I think they have to be directly adjacent. Game is... it's interesting. It's a bit fiddly, but as you figure it out, it's very rewarding. I don't know, I think that's part of the reason why I like almost every automation sim I've ever played. That feeling of, like, discovery? Discovery. Where it's like, yeah, this is how this specific resource chain works. And unfortunately, I think these produce reasonably slowly, and the resources are getting bled to go elsewhere. Oh. Visual store. Go to. I don't think there's much I can do with that. Okay, we'll just have one fabricator here. There. Try this again. Make some wire. Infinite wire. Alright. It's producing wire, finally. Okay, so unfortunately, I think I'm gonna turn off gateway. I'm just gonna pause this for the time being. Because I think it's gonna take a while for this to go. Yeah. But if I can get those nanites going, we can potentially hook some of these things up with nanites and have them be fully autonomous. Meaning, hopefully we won't need large quantities of robots just running around. And I can make, like, a very dense block of iron smelting, plate making chains. With some level of offshoots if we need them. But hopefully in such a way that the bots can't just come and yoink them internally. Oh. And this is our storage. I almost wish you could actually set certain things as, like, overflow. You know, fill up, but if it's full, then start moving it over. Maybe that's an option later on. I know there's a multitude of internal components that I can work with and utilize. Okay, well, we have these going. Oh. Oh, they're actually very cheap. Because there's only one wire to make them. And it'll just always be bottlenecked. We'll always have, like, 2. That can just be put wherever I want. But that should be nice. So, once again, transfer of inventory directly between adjacent buildings or units. Yeah, so if I'm lucky, what that's going to do is... There we go. If I'm lucky, what that's going to do is it's just going to automatically move things around for me, so I never have to have a bot over here to transfer the resources for me. It looks like it's working. Because you can see the resources hopping from one to the next. I almost kind of wish I could pin this thing. Just say like, hey, keep this one around for a little bit. Because I think I'm going to want it. I guess if we have spares, we can get them out. Because I want this entire chain to be locked in. Because what I want to have is this. But for a couple of these. I don't know how many wires we really need to make. What is your major malfunction? Oh. Okay. Because, like, a couple of these guys are just sitting here. Doing nothing? Maybe they got stuck because there was nothing else to go grab. Not sure. Okay. Holy smokes, yeah, look at that go. Why is it going back, though? What? Oh. Okay. So I need 1, 2. Three. I'm gonna say 3 more of these nanite transporters. I'll just move the last one over here and we'll just figure out its exact spot. I kind of wish I, as a player, had some level of an internal inventory that I could shift around. Okay, I think it was this one. Yeah. Oh, that one's got 2, actually. We don't need that on the power building. Okay, well in that case, I'll just move this over. Sick. So, looking at this, our biggest limitation now is just production time. So if I build 1 more of these, and then 1 more of these, like, we might be able to scale this sideways. Is the answer. Which would actually be quite nice. I think you were here? Yes. Okay, you're going to store here. I guess we'll need another one, but you're also going to work on infinite wire. Yep. Looks like resources are just hopped from one to the next. So in this case, what I could do is just have... Well, no, we'll probably need more metal plate production to feed both of these. And I'll have to take a look at timing, but it looks like this is filling up. And, because it's somewhat ensconced... Oh, we got a milestone. I don't actually know what milestones get me. It'd be kind of cool if it gave me little passives. Oh well. Okay. We'll just move that over. I think for now, I'll just leave it as is. But I think we should probably look into making something kind of similar. A very aggressive iron foundry setup. Because iron foundries are... Okay, so this will be iron to bars, bars to plates. Okay, let's just set these up a little bit. Because I know my robots can do things on the diagonal. It's going to bankrupt me pretty fast, but it's fine. Let's just get... Oh, I guess we already have a couple. Okay, so you're going to be making infinite metal bars. You're also going to be making infinite metal bars. You... I'm going to store here. Okay, so how many more am I going to need? 6, 12. At least. But I'm going to see if I can just make a really dense block of iron foundry stuff. I do feel kind of bad that this entire video is going to be me just poking around at hyper automation, but on the flip side, I don't know, makes my life easier. And maybe this is just a just me thing, but this is why I play these games. Okay, so that's transferring properly. So you're also going to be making bars. Okay. Actually, it's just these guys. Just have them go to there. Actually, do I need that? No, because if we have the internal nanites, they'll just move accordingly. Okay, so you're just gonna also be making bars. But that's just gonna stop there. Actually, is that particularly necessary? I don't know. Okay. I think that'll all transfer. Build another one of these. They're not that expensive. Especially if this seriously cranks up my overall production. Okay. Which one of you... You don't have one. You do, you don't. And I'll have to make sure we don't have any accidental duplicates in any of these. But yeah, if I can have a fully autonomous smelting block that just takes all of the iron that I will ever want to produce and regurgitate it as metal plates, that's going to make my life easy. Okay. So, of this line, none of them have nanites. So you're going to be working on metal plates and metal plates. Same deal over here. Link them up. Might as well link this one here, even if we don't have the fabricators in it yet. Okay. Storage. So all of these are storing. All of these have nanobots. The second one does, none of the others do. I guess we don't actually need it on the other, the top one. Because the top one's supposed to be kind of a loose block system. I might want to reconfigure this so it actually has some more storage space. Put it on like one of the bigger 1x4s, or 2x what? How? Whichever it is. You can kind of tell that my bots are actually starting to run out of things to do, which is a good sign. I don't actually know which is more power hungry, but having like a gazillion bots running around transferring resources probably can't be good on my power network. Okay, so I think we just need a little bit more. What is your issue? It's reserving for the fabricator, but for whatever reason... Oh. There we go. So for whatever reason, this one's not taking, and I don't know why. Cancel whatever that order is. There we go. I think the issue was we must have had one nanite still queued to be moved. But I think that's sorted now. And the whole thing should be fully automated. Except for the final end, which, who cares? Okay, so that means we now have a stupid amount of bars and a stupid amount of plates. Some of which is acceptable by my bot, or accessible by my bots. But at least these two are going to be hard to reach. Oh. And you have a nanite there. I'll have to make sure we don't have any spare nanites just sitting around. I think I canceled one or two orders where it couldn't figure out how to path it in, but it also didn't need it. Yeah, we might want to take my deconstructor and come down here and actually start ripping this apart. Because this whole setup at this point is actually woefully inefficient and can be vastly improved. Oh, wait, not you. Not you, you're good. You're important. Currently. Okay, this one's fabricating that, but that's not going to work. Okay, are you my fabricator boy? I think you are. Don't do that. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I'll have to figure out how to deal with that. Okay. So why don't we move all of these spare fabricators into a storage, and then I'll figure out what to do with it later. Because ideally what I'd like to do is free up most of my bots so that they can switch entirely over to a, to mining or resource transportation, as opposed to basic connectivity. One really silly thing that I could do is I could go kind of ham and link up the whole base and just have resources just swim through it via nanite connections, but I get the distinct feeling that would get really messy really fast. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll try and keep my my fabrication blocks entirely limited to monotype resource chains. Because otherwise it's just going to get silly. Whoops. That's fine. I'll figure out something to do with it. And yeah, I should be able to rebuild this somewhere to do something. Not sure. But at least this frees up a bunch of resources and space that I could better dedicate to other things. The one I would maybe consider is... No. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. What about this dashbot? What about a lot of these dashbots? Okay. Let's see. Disconnect from the logistics network. I think I'm just going to give this one a mining drill. And have that work automatically. One other thing we might want to consider is actually having a number of really basic storage things just hooked up to the command center. Hopefully we can get a higher tier of it, though. I'm going to turn that back on. At this point, I don't think we're using a whole lot of wires. And why don't we? We only have this small storage block. I think the problem is a lot of these dashbots are trying to reach these logistics slots. I'm actually... yeah, I'm just gonna disconnect these from the network. It looks like internally they'll still transfer. I'll keep that one connected, and we'll keep these connected. But these here in the center shouldn't be. Because we don't want my bots getting distracted trying to get that rolling. Or transferred or moving or anything. Okay, and look at them go. Now that I've freed them up a little bit, they're actually moving some other resources. Uh-oh. Alternatively, that could be a problem. Let's turn some of these off. Yeah, they're stealing from my network. And I kind of don't want them to do that. Yeah, because they were robbing this thing blind of all of its basic storage. Looks like we're kind of good resource-wise. Light storm approaching. What is that? I have no idea. Are you absolutely kidding me? Okay. I'm gonna have this... Can I have a request? Yes. Request items. Can I just have, like, a long-running request? A fixed slot to an item. Yeah, so I don't think my bots are actually going to automatically move these resources. Well then. Yeah, let's just bring them back into the storage network. Speaking of, we've got another portable transporter there. This will get it back into the network so it can actually be used for things. And hopefully, because of the nanites, can also be used to automatically move one of these. Okay. Nope. Okay, slightly frustrating news. Yep. So you know how I had these disconnected from the logistics network? Apparently that includes internal logistics. I was really hoping the system would run independently. There's got to be some way that you can tell your bots, like, hey, don't touch this. Just leave this alone. Here's your pickup, here's your put down, otherwise you can't do anything with it. There probably is some way of doing it. Yeah, let's just link these up so the resources will kind of stack downwards. Okay. So now that I'm kind of almost done cleaning up my messes, there's got to be some better way of picking up all of this stuff. It says right mouse button to pick up. Not a clue. At least I can move the resources around. Okay. Well, all things considered, I think I'll just make a couple more mining lasers. Because I mean, it's clear that we're always going to need more iron. Put a third one down. Also, that blight storm was kind of benign. Much to my general surprise. I know, you hear Blightstorm and you think, yeah, that could be bad. And then it's just not. It's actually kind of just there. It makes my life easy. Okay. Let's take a look at this. I'm just gonna have these dash bots switch over to mining. I'll keep my scouts. I might even switch my scouts over so that they're gonna start so they can start scouting again. Because I was supposed to explore and I haven't really done that. But it's fine. I did some fun automation stuff. And we're apparently not doing any gateway tech, and I don't know why. Why not, actually? Ah, there's the reason. We need a bigger one of these to do research at. It's unfortunate for me, but it's fine. Let's just build another one of those, and then move the research antenna over. I was wondering why no progress was being made. And now I know. Yeah, so I'll just move the uplink over to this one. I might even see if I can get two. Speed things up a little bit. Okay, and you know what? Here's another dash bot that doesn't need to be doing logistics. You can just be on iron. At some point I'll scale those up a little bit, but now we're doing research properly. Yeah, I'm curious if I can actually have two of these running simultaneously. Like, would that go faster? I'm going to assume yes. I mean, they're both running, and it looks like it is going quicker. Nice. I will keep that in mind. Anyway, I have to go. So I guess I'm just gonna leave this here. This is gonna be one of those games that I just pick up and play periodically, with no real set schedule, just kind of here and there. I was just thinking about Dyson Sphere program, but I know it's getting its big combat update in a matter of days, and so obviously can't exactly play that now. And so I figured in the meantime, I might as well cover one or two of these really fantastic automation games that have come out over the last couple of years that I think deserve more attention. One thing I haven't showcased or even mentioned, apart from the fact that I have not left my base and was mostly just doing resource chain stuff, the game also has full online multiplayer, so if you want to bring friends, this actually is one of the ones where you can do that, which I think is equally cool. And yeah, at some point I might see if I can get my brother to join me on this, or something. But for now at least, if you guys want to pick up Desynced, it's available on Steam. It's been out for at least a little while. It came out earlier this year. It had like a big demo for a while. And while it is $30, it does seem to be fairly substantive. And also a completely different flavor. You know, doing away with conveyor belts entirely is a neat idea, and I think worked out reasonably well for them. And so it makes me want to see more of what they can do and where they can go with these games. I'm just going to scale up my iron production a little bit. If it bottlenecks, that's hardly an issue for me. And so, yeah, I'm just going to make the world's largest iron slab factory thing. I don't know. Anyway, I guess with all of that said, if you guys like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know, and if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. Let's just put this here. No items available to transfer. Ah, shoot. Yeah, here's the problem. I locked myself in, so I can't actually access some of these things. And now that's going to cause me some issues. Okay, so that worked. The problem is now I have these fabricators that have to be moved around manually. I goofed it. It's fine. Alright. Anyway, yeah, like I said, if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like, helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe because I got tons to check out and show off. But with that, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.